Welcome to this tutorial on how to create table of contents for your chapter. You have to go from the View tab to the Edit tab. Then you insert the subheadings. Then you give the heading styles for the subheadings. So the Introduction, Epidemiology, Microbiology and Management for me are the main subheadings, so I will give heading 1. The antibacterial and surgical for me are second tier, so they will be heading 2, and outcome will be once again back to heading 1. Okay, then make sure that there are space between the heading 1 the subheadings, and that the spaces are actually have style that is normal, otherwise you will end up having big letters for your paragraphs. So once you have done that, you just have to come down and then go back to the top of your document and then insert the table of contents applet. Click on the table of contents applet. It will ask you to what depth do you want the table of content to be. So depth 1 is a table of content that only has the subheadings which are on heading style 1. Depth 2 would have table of contents that will include the subheadings which have their style on H1 and H2, and once again if it is depth 3, it will have table of contents with subheadings which are on style H1, H2 and H3, so on and so forth. You can go up to 6, depth of 6, so I will leave it to 3 for the moment. Then I click next, and it says do I want to insert this plugin? Yes, I said insert the plugin. The plugin has been inserted, the plugin of table of contents. So to see it, we have to save the work and then view it. So let's go and save it. And now we are back to view. Now you can see the table of contents have been created. So because we created the Introduction, Epidemiology, Microbiology, Management and Outcome in heading 1, they are the major headings. Then antibacterial and surgical we set style of H2, so heading 2. So now you can see they are set as at the second tier of headings. So this is how you create a table of contents for your chapter. So let's now go back to edit mode and write something under introduction. So I have written shunt infection is the most feared complication of shunt insertion. Now let's save this. Always remember to save it, because if you don't save it and go to the View tab, then you would lose whatever you have written. Usually there's a prompt asking you to save, but it's easy to ignore that prompt, so always remember to save. So now we can view the chapter, the page, as how people will view it on their web browser. So we wrote this sentence, and now if you go and click introduction, then you will see that the page shifts and you jump to the subheading of introduction. So I hope this tutorial on how to create table of contents for your chapter has been useful. Should you have any questions, please do not hesitate to contact me. Thank you very much and wishing you a good day.